Did you hear about the North Carolina law about gays and transgenders?
Nah.
Well, they had what they call the bathroom law, which basically,
Mm-hmm.
if you're transgender, you can't go into a bathroom with the sex you identify as.
So okay.
So if you're Caitlyn Jenner, you have to use the men's bathroom.
I mean, it's only fair you have a dick.
Right.
What I'm thinking, and I saw that on social media, and I'm like, what should it do? What should the transgender do if you're at an airport, you have to use a bathroom?
Right.
You dress like a woman, but you have a penis.
Right.
I say you hold that shit till you get the fuck home. Save yourself the problem.
Okay.
Pee on the plane.
Right.
You know, the plane doesn't have a gender, right?
No, it's just first come, first
bathroom.
serve. Right.
Don't the airport have like a family bathroom?
The airport, yeah, I believe the airport, but not,
Well,
but
can
not
they
the
use
plane.
a fam? I mean, the thing about it, the transgender is a very small population.
Right.
They can't go create a bathroom for them. I mean, can they?
I don't know.
I mean, I think it should be a family. They should get a family bathroom where it's used for the kids and stuff. Maybe the transgender could use that.
Well, you had a little back and forth with Sidney Starr.
Yes.
What's your take on that?
But you know what, Sidney Starr, and the thing about it, I'm gonna go, like, I have completely concluded that this woman goes around to start some shit with people. I mean, she ruined a few rappers' career.
Well, Chingy. I actually interviewed Chingy, and he told me that...
Yeah, I lost a deal because of that. A record situation. I lost a deal because of that.
Well, how did you know that it was over that?
Because it was said to me. Because there was so much bad publicity around that.
You think that was all set up? You think somebody paid her to go and do that to him?
No, I interviewed her about it.
I was like, you know what? Let's do this shit. So I talked about it, and it went viral. Like, I was like, damn, I didn't think I had this much power. And to be honest, if I could change the hands of time, I would have never did that shit. I would have like, hold up. I ain't finna do this shit. Well, no, you do it, and I'ma just not say nothing, or I'ma deny it. Like, I was definitely not in the right mindset at that time of my life. I was just all about trying to get where I wanted to be and to get famous. And it backfired. Like, that wasn't the way I needed it to go.
That's crazy, man. But you see, I think they must have come up with a law now that if you're a transgender and you're trying to holler at a guy, you have to tell him that you're transgender.
Really?
I don't know. The reason why I'm saying that because I've had a couple of transgenders that have hit me up in my DM.
Yeah?
And she's like, you know, I'm a transgender. I'm like, oh my God, yeah, stay right there. I'm not into that stuff. You know, that it was even before Sidney Starr.
Okay.
So when Sidney Starr hit me, I didn't think what it was. I just thought it was just some. I didn't know who she was. I've heard of the whole story. I didn't know her name. So she hit me up, and I'm the wrong one to hit up on DM. My DMs, I post everything that comes in my DM.
Right.
You know, because you're not going to later on say anything about me, whether it's even any girl. Sometimes girls try to holler at me in my DM. I would continue the conversation, and I'll make it interesting. I'll ask them stupid questions, and I'll give stupid answers. Next thing you know, I screenshot it, and I post it up.
Right, because, well, she hit you up, and she said, hey, mother sucker, your black ass needs to try a beautiful tranny like me. Your black ass wouldn't know the difference. Look at my fine ass, beach. I'm Sidney Starr, beach. And then your response was, sorry, I got a girl, and if I didn't, I'll never mess with a beach ass that used to be an N-word and now is a beach, and that's some beach ass shit. To do me a favor and take your tucked up dick and ball somewhere else. You handsome beach.
And my thing, she already had it set up. You know why? I hosted a party with Emma Rose outside of Chicago about a year and a half or 2 years ago, and Sidney Starr was there, right? All this came out later. Like, you know what I mean? I know she came and took a picture with me. She came and took a picture of me at the party.
Okay.
All right? So when she went in my DM and did that, I said, this woman is trying to do something.
Right.
So she's trying to get a conversation on DM. Next thing you know, post a picture that me and Mike took a picture together. That's why I was shutting it down early. I already had a feeling like once I realized it was her name,
Right.
that Sidney Starr won the whole thing, because when I took the picture with her in Chicago, one of my road managers, like, the comedy promoter that I did the show for, he was like, that's the girl, the guy, whatever, the transgender girl. I'm like, oh my God. I was so close to going and telling the person that took the picture, give me that, delete the shit out of your fucking camera or phone or whatever it was. You know, but I'm like, hey, I'm not even worried about this. You know what I mean? I'll be the wrong person to come with, because I'll shut it down.
Right.
I would insult you. And so she decided to come to my DM thinking she's going to get some good shit out of this. And I don't play that whole, you know, hey, I respect everybody for what they are, you know, but homie don't play that.
Right.
You know, I'm strict. I've never done anything gay in my life. I never thought about it. It would never happen. It's not in my blood. I don't know.
Well, and you know, when you talk about African culture, it's not very gay friendly.
It's not. It's not. And I'm also religious. As a man of God, I'm not. But I'm not gonna mock anybody, and I respect everybody for what they do. And this industry is full of a whole bunch of and I respect them. I respect everybody for what they are. This is America. You got to learn how to do that, whether you want to or not. You got to respect people for who they are. But don't come at me. You know what I'm saying? You know, like you might, if you're a friend of mine, you're gay. That's all well and good. You don't try to fuck me. We good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So she go in my DM trying to, you know. So that's what I do. I crack jokes, and I went hard, very hard on her. But she has a sense of humor. You know, I think any woman that could tuck her dick in, she have a sense of humor.
Well, I don't think she has a dick anymore.
She don't?
No, she's post-op.
So where's the dick?
I think they turn it inside out or something.
Oh, jeez.
And turn it into a pussy.
All right. So then I knew she was up to something when she went into my DM, because as soon as I realized that this was the girl, first thing I thought about that damn picture I took with that motherfucker. I was like, I'm not worried about it. So as soon as we was done the conversation, she, you know, I went so hard on her that some people that had a problem with it was like, well, he probably did something with her. That's probably why he's insulting her. So next thing you know, she sent a picture that I took with her to Boiler Alert. And first things I saw that, I screenshot it and I posted it right away.
Right.
I'm like, and I went in again on the picture. You know, like, if I knew you had a dig of this, I would never take this picture with you, yada, yada. So I put a picture up to show that I had nothing to hide, you know, and it died after that.
Right. She didn't get you.
She ain't getting me. You're gonna need a lot more proof than a picture of you in the club with me, and I'm more like, didn't even want to take this damn picture.
I feel you.
Look, I work with them on Mad. Good guys. Good heart. Good guys. Give you the shirt off their back. Is it ironic? Is it a coincidence that most of their friends are white and got white wives? They like white women? I mean.
And they develop envy because they go home. They get out the car with their friend, with their other partner, and he listening to your music. They walk in the house, they girl listening to your music. They go downstairs, the kids doing a dance to your music. Now they are hypnotized with hatred.